Hey there, everyone. I hope you are all doing good. Stasma here. Today, I'm here to talk to you about the 207T by Tiptop Audio and Buchla. This video is sponsored by Tiptop Audio as they sent me the 207 to try and demo, as well as the nice Mantis case that all the system is hosted in now. So what is the 207T? It is based, of course, on the 207 mixer and preamplifier by Buchla. Basically, it is a stereo mixer, mostly made to mix different voices together and create like bus mix, I'd say. It's not really intended as a waveform mixer like you can find in the Roland synth or in the Minimix, for example. Channel 1 is hard panned left, and it has a CV input to control the panning. Same goes for channel 6, F as it's labeled, but channel 6 starts at right. So we could have this mega stereo drone. This is nice. As I said, this is more made to mix voices. All the other channels are the same. They all have mute and a pan control. Only A and F have voltage controlled panning. There's also a monitor output that is controlled by the yellow switches. You can use it to cue things out of a pair of headphones, for example, with an headphone amp attached to it. I mostly use it as a send for effects. There's also an expansion in, which is basically taking another set of stereo without any attenuation and just mix it at the output. So the preamp is made to amplify microphone levels or line signals. Let's check with the guitar, right? Here's a nice Vectral tremolo. It's pretty good at mangling hardcore classic sounds, such as drum machines. So at 0 you get no sound, but as soon as you start pushing the gain, it's already mashed up. this patch, I kind of like it like this. Then I just extracted gates. This is triggering the quantized random voltage to modulate a low-pass gate in low-pass mode. I also made a little kind of melodic patch. Let's bath everything in echo and spring reverb. Okay, this is really my kind of patch. I have just made a simple breakbeat sequence on the tracker, amplified and burnt just a tiny bit on the preamp. There's a bit of reverb from the Strymon. So this goes to a simple low pass here on the 292T, swayed by an LFO. So far, so good. This same signal out of the preamp is going to the 296T. I'm taking the even and odd programmed output with an LFO scanning between the band. And each of these are panned left and right, using the two outer channels. This already sounds pretty damn good. And then I made a chord using this principal oscillator, the 259, and the 258T over here. They are just static, and they are going straight to 3 low-pass gates here. And their amplitude is controlled by these envelope followers from the breakbeats. Oh yeah. Changing the decay time here. I could also just have it to drone. Elaborate on this for ages. But yeah, this is a good enough example. Okay, so here is a patch where I'm going to use the monitor output as a send effect. I have a patch going with a few voices. The monitor out goes to Strega external input. And I'm taking the full wet output back to a channel of the 292T in low pass gate mode, combo mode, just to tame the high end a little bit. This is going back to this last channel that has a panning automation. So basically now, every time I flip the monitor switch, I'm sending the signal of this channel to the effect that is the echo verb weirdness of Strega. Flipping the switch of the return channel, basically the channel that I use for the return, I set a feedback loop inside the Strega itself because I'm sending itself back into it. This is some sort of end-controlled plus feedback. Love this patch. I find that the Strega extremely dirty and noisy tone goes very well with the very clean stuff you get from the 200T series. Also worth mentioning that this send is pre-fader. So even if your fader is at 0, you can still send your stuff into it. If I just keep my droney synth line patch, can just once in a while send that percussion to the delay without having to listen to it all the time. Okay, here's a quite funny patch. Channel 1 is 258T static tone being modulated by an audio rate 281 function. This function is being controlled by a sequencer where only one of the 5 steps is changing its frequency to this slower beating pattern. The sequencer is clocked randomly. To do that, just to let you know, I'm patching the pulsar out to one of the 266 channel and take that as the clock to advance the sequencer. So it's just advance, you never really know when. That's the first channel. Second channel is an effect return. So first I'm taking one of the two monitor outputs, send it to Strega full wet. But in between there is a low pass gate that's also being activated at random. So here only once in a while, boom, weirdo echo verb. This channel is a feedback, taking the second monitor output, running it to the preamp to drive it. So I can mix it back with everything and make everything sound super dirty. Without it, with it. It's also going to take everything that's sent to the monitor out, so I could even send that back. Just overload everything too much. Then I have these percussions that are panned randomly with a fluctuating random voltage. I can also send these out to Strega by the same monitor output. So you have this sort of automatic dub weirdness. Plus the feedback through the preamp. Perfect for droney patches like this. Gain at max is even worse. Oh yeah. L-dub. Tinnitus L-dub. I love this super weird stuff. I have a problem. Anyway, this is a fun batch. Just decided to make that excessive patch. Using basically everything, padding everywhere. But just to talk to you about the other module. This guy, the Minimix by Tiptop, which is the one that I was using in place of the 207T before I got the chance to get it directly from Tiptop to make this demo. As you can see, I still have it, and I consider both to be equally awesome modules. This one has the little plus of having the stereo phone and line out here. It also has two proper stereo channels, so you can mix more things. And I often connect this one to the expansion in of this guy. So I can mix almost all my eurorack stuff in this one if I need it. So yeah, the Tiptop Minimix is pretty damn good as well. You should definitely check it out. This is it. Many thanks to Tiptop Audio for sending the module and the case. Many thanks to you for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment and I will try to answer as fast as possible. You can go check out my Patreon if you want some samples out of this session and from all the other videos. You can also order videos or teaching session via the teaching session here. You can also buy some stuff from the affiliate links below if you want to support the channel. Like, subscribe, all this. And thanks again for your patience. And I hope you had fun and you liked a bit of the music. Bye bye.